Hi everyone, great to be here. Great to speak with the foundation again, especially given such unforeseen circumstances. But yes, just to get started, so I'm a recent graduate of the University of Pennsylvania, graduated in May of last year, and of course thankful to the foundation for all the support that they gave me throughout those 4 years. Healthcare was the sort of motif and the common theme unifying pretty much everything I did at Penn. Majored in health and societies, which is a liberal arts major, examining U.S. and global health systems through a number of disciplines: history, sociology, anthropology. Minored in neuroscience, minored in healthcare management through Wharton, and also took some business coursework through Wharton to supplement my management understanding. I think the upshot of Penn was really giving me a knowledge base and sort of an analytical toolkit to dig into so many of the complexities of U.S. healthcare, and indeed it is those complexities that are at the foundation of my interest in the space. But it was just so exciting to be able to go through and look at U.S. healthcare from a historical perspective, look at it from a management perspective or an economics perspective, and just gain a broad understanding of the system. So, it was those high-level, I guess, strategic questions about, systemic questions about U.S. healthcare. How do we improve access and decrease costs and increase quality? That, I think really grabbed my attention, and then I think to be able to explore so many of those issues through my curriculum was just very stimulating for me and really intriguing. So, on the academic front, Penn was incredible, and then from an extracurricular perspective, had equal enrichment there as well. One of my favorite activities was I was a project leader on the student consulting group. We did pro bono work, strategic work for nonprofits, startups, socially minded, B Corps. I think it was the combination of that strategy work and the healthcare / management based curriculum that I got in the classroom that really pushed me to do consulting, to do healthcare consulting. My 4 years at Penn were just incredibly gratifying in a number of ways, and I think they really lent themselves well to a career in a related field. Yes, so I am coming up on 1 year at Putnam Associates, where I'm an associate consultant. So day to day, I work to support the analysis and presentations that we give to clients. So Putnam is, of course, a strategy consulting firm. Our clients are principally the top 20 global biopharmaceutical companies, which you've probably heard of. Then we also do work with smaller biotechs with promising therapies, and then some support to the PE/VC space. I've had the privilege to work on a few cases already. One is cancer diagnostics and therapeutics, but I also have experience with a few novel vaccines, so the pricing, access, and commercialization considerations within a few novel vaccine products. With the little experience that I do have, it is a really interesting space to be in now, given the coronavirus implications. The eyes of the world are on the pharmaceutical companies to develop a vaccine, which is hopefully the savior, and when this will be all snuffed out. But vaccines take time, safety, efficacy studies, immunogenicity, the whole lot. In addition to that, there are questions around repurposing old antivirals and old therapeutics. Some of the treatments that we've been seeing in the news. I guess the jury's still out on whether or not those are promising or not, but we're excited for the readouts. And then other ancillary questions like, what is the true epidemiology? How long has this been in the United States? What is the true extent? All of these are questions that affect disease modeling, that affect feasibility and projected impact of therapies. And I think Putnam is well positioned to hopefully help the pharmaceutical companies as they think through those three areas that I've laid out So definitely exciting space to have started my professional career in, interested to see how the next few months will play out. On a more personal, operational note, Putnam has gone totally remote, and I will, say we're obviously very privileged to be in a situation where we can do that. We do teleconferencing with clients remotely. Projects are still going on. Things are. It's arguably business as usual, just apart from being in person. So we're very fortunate in that respect. So it's been a little different. You sort of miss some of the intangibles of working in person. We're able to do a lot of the things that we used to. So Putnam is not a huge company, and we still have very much of a family feel to us. So, we'll still do the virtual happy hours. We still do, we'll still check in with each other. It'll just be on Zoom. We have a leadership club. We've transferred that online. So in many respects, things have stayed the same. Like I said, you miss some of the intangibles, and I think there was a Wall Street Journal article about, some of the affirmations and gentle gestures that kind of help create a positive work environment. So, we do miss some of that. But like I said, it's been an immense privilege to be able to continue working basically as we have been. My favorite question so far. I'm not able to go to the grocery store as much as I would like, given the situation, but I'm doing the best I can with what I have here. And we have a lot of flour, so I've been trying to perfect my margarita. It is not as easy as it looks. The dough takes a long time to perfect because you have to get the ratios right, the oven temperature, etc., etc. So, doing the best I can to the dismay of my family, who has to deal with flour everywhere. But it's a fun activity to do on the weekends. It's something I enjoy. It keeps me centered. It keeps me, grounded in my heritage. So something fun to do when I'm not working. Thank you all for having me. No parting words other than andrà tutto bene. We as Italian Americans, we have an incredible spirit among us, and I have cousins abroad in Italy still, including in Bergamo, where things are, have been really bad. And to see their resolve and their strength has been really inspiring. And I think, given we are of the same blood, we have to know that this too will pass, and it's not going to be easy, but hopefully we all get through it together. So, hope everybody's doing okay, and hope to talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye now.